Yankee Stadium.
New house that Ruth built.
New cathedral of baseball.
I had the good fortune of directing an episode of White Collar that happens to take place at Yankee Stadium, or part of the episode does.
Special Agent Peter Burke.
Neil Caffrey.
I don't want to give too much away, but it has to do with a stolen article of baseball, and my character gets to talk about the beauty and the lore of baseball. So it's fantastic. I was able to take two of my biggest loves, other than my family, and put them together.
That's a lot of money for that piece of wood.
Piece of wood?
Yeah. I mean, take away the fact that DiMaggio swung it, it's just a bat.
Put some guy named Pollock can splatter paint on a canvas and you think it's worth millions of dollars.
Part of why it was so difficult to get Yankee Stadium was we are the first production company to be in Yankee Stadium, in the new Yankee Stadium, I should say. And so that's quite an honor.
This bat was used to set the all-time hit streak record the same year Hirohito bombed Pearl Harbor.
I went in, I took a look at the museum, which is beautiful down there. I took a look at the field. They told us where we could go, and we had 20 minutes to figure out how we're going to shoot it. But the day we arrived, the crew was just so excited. We were taking pictures right and left.
Looked over the file you sent. He's never used a weapon or threat of violence.
This episode has to do with Neil going undercover again, and Peter allowing him to go undercover with Mozzie to infiltrate a particular thief who is international. And what's great about this episode is there is very little sense of physical danger. There's always danger of people being caught, but this episode has a great, cool, slick feel to it.
Neil, the board is deciding whether to release you from your anklet, from me, permanently.
We have the backstory of Neil and his commutation hearing coming up. Beau Bridges' character, Kramer, is in town and doing a lot of digging and talking to Agent Berrigan. We see that Beau's character has perhaps some ulterior motives in deciding whether or not Neil should be commuted.
When Agent Kramer was here last week, he told me he doesn't think Neil deserves to have his sentence commuted.
Kramer told you that?
He wanted to know what I plan to say when I testify at Neil's hearing. Can I ask?
What am I going to say at the hearing? I haven't decided.